Greetings, everyone. My name is Thiri Myat Noe, but you can also call me Samantha. I'm gonna be 19 in December. There are four of us in my family, my parents, my elder sister, and me. I'm the youngest one in my family. For my educational background, I took the GED 5 months ago with a total score of 641. And additionally, I also got a diploma in English from Wall Street English Myanmar, which is another milestone in my educations. Moreover, I took the Duolingo English test to prove my English proficiency. My intention for today is to apply for an AIM University scholarship, which is my fantastic dream to chase. And I've been enthusiastic to join this whole community even before I graduated high school by browsing through the amazing feedbacks and fantastic structures of the university. Since AIM University is founded by minor groups, I do not need to worry about the job opportunities after I graduated. And to be more specific, I like the style of the campus as it's located at the minor hotels Riverside complex. So we constantly experience everyday practice of hospitality. I choose hospitality as my career because I love connecting with people and organizing memorable events with my friends and colleagues. So my current experiences come from helping organize school events and managing traditional ceremonies, which has given me understandings of planning, coordinating, organizing, and the importance of teamwork. I am interested in hospitality because of its uniqueness of bringing people together and making people feel welcomed and valued. Additionally, I belong to a very conservative family where the belief is that daughters have to help with all the chores with their mothers. However, since my childhood, I do not make any complaints about the tasks that I have to do because I love helping people a lot, and especially my mother, who does the majority work in the house. It's not exhausted and happy with my job that I have done for her. So through my participations in school ceremonies, I've come to appreciate the essence of bringing people together. For instance, back then, my mates and I weren't that close enough to make a project together. I include this as an example. Since in the hospitality field, we have to work with complete strangers and we have to complete the tasks flawlessly. But because of the opportunity to share tasks together, I realized that hospitality it's not only for the guests to feel valued and welcome, but also the staff who are making guests to feel this way are unique. Moreover, hospitality goes beyond just providing services. It's about giving impactful experiences to people. And I want to be part of this industry that build these kinds of connections where people feel confident, valued, and cared for. And I am excited to study at AIM because of its strong priority on practical hands-on learning, which I believe is the most important thing in this field. So I admit that AIM's curriculum will help me to gain valuable knowledge and skills from industry experts and preparing me to succeed in the real world of hospitality. In addition, I want to be part of this community since this community can support all the students, and especially they value them and support their ability and creativity as the way they are, and shape them and train them to be resilient in the real world of hospitality. And as I mentioned above, when I graduated from AIMS, I do not need to worry about my employment status since there will be internships throughout my whole seventh semester, which is the uniqueness of AIM. So as a scholarship recipient, I guarantee to bring my enthusiasm for hospitality and dedications to learning in the AIM community. And I want to participate in this community by actively participating in classes and school events, bringing my past experiences of organizing school ceremonies and traditional events to bring fresh ideas by making inspirations. And I would also like to help promote sustainable focus initiatives within the student community, enhancing an environment that values diversity and unity. And I consider that getting a scholarship means give and take. What I mean by that is once I get a scholarship from AIMS, I'm determined that I'm going to be sharing my whole journey through at AIM with future candidates, and I'm excited to represent and promote AIM reputations and want to show my ability to deserve a university scholarship and make a meaningful impact within the institute and beyond. So in today's presentations, we're gonna see it's a concept of sustainable development applicable to the tourism and hospitality industry. And my answer is yes. The concept of sustainable development is very applicable to the tourism and hospitality industry, since it assists to balance the economic benefits of tourism with environmental conservation and social prosperity. As tourism enormously relates to natural, culture, and local access, exercising sustainable practices is very important to protect these for future generations. So I'm gonna let you imagine that visiting a breathtaking tropical place that prosper on tourism, and now imagine that due to overuse of resources and lack of sustainable practices, that same paradise is almost losing its natural beauty, wildlife, and culture uniqueness. This scenario isn't just a conjecture, it's a reality for many destinations in the world. So to present how sustainable development rules apply to this field, I'll be covering these topics, which is I'm going to include conclusions and social and cultural sustainability, economic sustainability, environmental sustainability, and finally, we have sustainable development. So, first of all, what is sustainable development? Sustainable development is a kind of development that meets the needs of the current situations without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So it's a kind of like a protections for future generation, which is gonna help them by not worrying about the natural resources and society problems. And we need to preserve our environment in order to maintain this planet long for future lives. It includes environmental protection, social progress, and finally, economic development. For the environmental protections movement, not only environmental protections organizations are responsible for this, but also creatures who are living on this planet, also known as people, should be take care of this planet where we live, and we don't even need to make any explanations further. So these following sustainable developments need to be balanced in order to maintain the ecosystems. So let's get hope into it. So we have environmental sustainability, economic sustainability, and finally, social and culture sustainability. Before I hop to environmental sustainability, I'm going to be sharing a little bit about these goals. These 70 goals are set by United Nations Development Programme, and individuals need to be followed this, and in order to maintain our planet long and healthier than ever. So let's hop into our environmental sustainability. So currently, many hotels in the hospitality and tourism industry, it's crucial as to help to protect the natural landscapes, ecosystem, and resources that attract visitors in the first place. The goal is to reduce environmental impacts while maintaining the high quality experiences for guests. Here are some of the practices that hotels are doing to make improvements in the environment. So let's hop into it. We have the brand resorts. So currently, many hotels use solar panels and green energy to reduce carbon footprints. So we have the brand resort as an example in French Polynesia. So it runs almost entirely on renewable energy, including solar and coconut biofuel. And also, next we have hut hotels, which is to make water conservations. In water deficient regions, hotels implement measures like low flow faucets, shower heads, and toilets. For instance, we have hut hotels where they have integrated water-saving fixtures across properties and have systems for rainwater harvesting. And next, we have Hilton's Travel with Purpose. In the past, waste disposals from hotel was unimaginable. However, many hotels these days are moving towards 0% waste by composting, recycling, and reducing one-time use of plastics. Hilton Travel with Purpose, as an example, actions includes goals to reduce waste in half by 2030, connecting composting, recycling, and eliminating plastic straws and bottles. What's more interesting is that we have Clean the World programs, which is a partner with hotels, and they have a program which reduces the soap waste by soap waste. So what they do is recycle partially used soaps and toiletry, which are then sanitized and handed out to communities in need. And we have Six Senses resorts. So materials that goes into the buildings can also harm the environment. Some of the hotels that are built using sustainable materials and eco-friendly structure designs that connect with the natural surroundings. Six Senses Resource focuses on using local products, eco-friendly building materials, and incorporate green roofs and natural lighting to blend with the environment and reduce energy usage. Finally, we have Group Boots Private Nature. So one of the resorts from South Africa, which is Group Boots Private Natures, offers eco tours that targets flora and fauna conservations while supporting the local community. Many destinations now provide eco tours that educate visitors about local ecosystem and the essence of conservations. By connecting these environmentally sustainable exercises, the hospitality and tourism industry not only reduces its impacts on the environment, but also appeals to the growing number of green travelers. These practices make the industry more resilient and guaranteeing that destinations remain unchanged and attractive for future generations. So for the second category, we have economic sustainability. So it generally focuses on financial stability while impacting positively on local communities and downsizing environmental harm. It's also very important in this field since it guarantees that tourist attraction places remain profitable and beneficial for the local economy without exploiting resources and community. So these hotels and resources have these amazing initiatives for economic sustainability. So we have Hilton's Travel with Purpose again. You can basically know that many hotels and resorts source their foods and other products from the local market. For instance, we have this Hilton's Travel with Purpose programs promotes local sourcing to support local communities and create jobs and reduce carbon footprint from imported goods. And also, we have center resorts, which target is to make an improvement in employment. So hotels that prioritize sustainability, they hire locals, give training, offer fair wages, and provide stability in employment. So this opportunity benefits local communities and promote long-term economic growth in that city. So the resorts called Center Resorts has an excellent local hiring policy, creating job opportunities and offering career training courses for residents in the Caribbean. And we have Budent. Destinations like Budent require a sustainable tourism field, which directly goes into environmental conservation and community development programs. This structure provides economic beneficial things to the country while protecting its natural and cultural resources. And finally, we have the Brando in French Polynesia. Again, hotels and resort makes investments in sustainable infrastructure such as renewable energy systems and energies after saving technologies. Not only do they reduce operational systems and energy after savings technologies, not only they reduce operational costs over time, but also guarantee that they are spreading positivity in the local economy. Example, the Brando in French Polynesia have made an investment in renewable energy infrastructure, providing long-term commitment to economics and environment stability. So by targeting economic sustainability exercises, the hospitality and tourism can assist local development, create job opportunities, and encourage guests to enhance their investments in tourism. This assets supports a profitable and strong tourism industry that benefit businesses, communities, and travelers. So another one we have social and culture sustainability. This is the final category of these presentations. So as it includes culture things, we have a lot to share. Since it's a general one. Social and cultural sustainability in the hospitality and tourism includes creative positivities, lasting impacts on local communities, and protecting and preserving cultural heritage while providing valuable and precious experiences for guests. These practices emphasize respect and support for local traditions and social well-being, securing that destinations thrive socially and culturally for next generations. So these are some of the organizations that are making improvement in social and cultural sustainability. So we have Farmers hotels in Kenya. As I already talked about these familiar issues in above, most of the hotels source their needs of the foods and other products from local farmers and markets in order to support the local products. Fairmont Hotels in Kenya, which is one of the examples, they partner with local artisans to supply handcrafted decorations and furniture, creating economic opportunities and making improvement to the local community. Another one, we have Explore Lodges in Chile. By providing traditional arts, crafts, and performances into guests' experiences, the industry can help to maintain and celebrate cultural heritage. So to be more specific, in Myanmar, there is a traditional ceremony called the Danger Festival, also known as Lightning Festival. So we have to hang the light balloons in front of the house or hang someone higher on the ceiling or somewhere. So whenever the festival starts, in all places, including hotels, restaurants, they have to hang lightning balloons on the ceiling to show the festival is happening. Alternatively, Explore Lodges in Chile works with local mature communities to provide culture tours, showcasing their music and history in a respectful and engaging way that can be more memorable in our lives. And also, we have enterprise travel. So this kind of approach in the hospitality industry, it's very common. Hotels often give guidelines to educate both staff and guests on respecting local costume, dress codes, and cultural sites. This kinds of approach can be seen in enterprise travels. It has a respectful travel policy that urges guests to cooperate mindfully with locals, including guardians on photography and culture dress. And we have Meg Hampong Village as another example. This kind of practice allows locals to manage tourism that directly benefit their communities. In Thailand, they have Mae Kampong Village, offers homestay where travelers can experience authentic village life from traditional cookings to bamboo weavings, with proceeds supporting village development projects. Lastly, we have Marriott International. So which target is to make social responsibility initiatives. Many hospitality groups are involved in social sustainability initiatives such as education, healthcare, and natural disaster for local residents. For instance, we have Marriott International has programs supporting financial support to local schools and community health centers in developing areas, pointing out their presence has positive impacts on the environment. To be concluded, sustainable development in hospitality and tourism is essential for preserving our environment and supporting local economies and respecting cultural heritage. By following sustainable practices, we can create meaningful experience that benefits community and protects our planet for future generations. In summary, I've shared a bit about myself and my educational background and why I'm interested in the hospitality field, especially why I believe that AIM University will help me grow strongly in the hospitality industry. Thank you very much for your attentions, and I appreciate the chance to share my aspirations with you today.